Today, we're diving into a topic that's affecting not just musicians, but the entire entertainment industry: the pressure to go viral. Social media has changed the way that we consume music, but has it also changed the way that we discover talent? From influencers to paid promotions, the digital landscape has made it easier for certain songs to blow up. But is all that virality truly organic? And what does it mean for artists and fans? Let's talk about it. First, let's talk about the sheer power of social media. We all know platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube have become places where trends are born, where music can go from unheard to massive in the blink of an eye. But here's the thing. Much of the virality we see is driven by influencers, paid promotions, and algorithms, pushing certain songs to the forefront. These platforms have a huge hand in deciding what's hot and what's not. Now, influencers, those individuals with massive followings, are at the heart of this. Think about it. One viral TikTok dance, one influencer posting about a song, and suddenly it's everywhere. Artists are now encouraged or even pressured to create music that fits the mold of these viral trends, rather than focusing solely on their art. But here's the problem: artificial virality. We've all seen the viral hits that just seem to come out of nowhere. And while some of them are truly organic, maybe a fan created a viral challenge or a song became an anthem for a trend, others are manufactured through strategic promotions. Record labels or even independent artists are now pouring money into paid ads or influencer partnerships to get a song trending. This type of boosted virality can often make a song appear more popular than it actually is. And that can skew the way that people perceive the quality and authenticity of music. Now, I'm not saying influencers are bad, or marketing is inherently wrong. But what happens when a song becomes a hit because it was pushed by paid influencers, not because it was naturally discovered and beloved by a fan base? It can create an inflated sense of what music is worth, and also sculpt what is seen as good music. Let's talk about the pressure to go viral. Independent artists in particular are feeling it more than ever. With social media algorithms constantly pushing for shareable content, artists are feeling the need to adapt their music and persona to fit what's trending. This means songs might have been written with viral moments in mind, like a certain catchy hook or specific type of beat that will fit well with a TikTok dance. Or they might start focusing on a personal brand instead of the music itself. And that's where the artistry can get lost. Instead of focusing on creating something unique, some artists are more concerned about fitting the mold of what's popular on social media. This can undermine true creativity and lead to a world where songs aren't about expression, but more about getting clicks. Another big issue with the rise of social media is how influencer culture has started to control the narrative around music. When influencers with millions of followers promote a song, that song gets pushed to the top of everyone's feed. What happens to the songs or artists who don't have that influencer backing? They're often left behind. This creates a culture where only the artists with the biggest following or the most well-connected marketing teams can get into the spotlight. It's no longer just about having good music. It's about having the right connections or the budget to pay for those connections. And for independent artists who don't have the financial resources to work with influencers or run big ad campaigns, it becomes even harder to break through. So what does this all mean for music fans? Well, when social media controls what we listen to, it can feel like we're being told what's cool rather than discovering things on our own. It creates a situation where the chart-topping hits may not necessarily be the best songs. They're just the ones with the most marketing behind them. And that limits the diversity and authenticity of the music that we get exposed to. If music is a reflection of human culture, then these pay-to-win tactics kind of belittle that. Most authentic and innovative music comes from smaller underground artists who aren't on the social media radar. But without the right promotion, they might never see the same level of attention as the songs that get boosted by paid ads or influencer endorsements. So, is there a way out of this? Can we have a balance between genuine discovery and social media driven virality? Well, there are a few things that we can do to make sure that we're not just following trends but actually supporting authentic artists. Number 1. Support indie artists. Search for music outside of what's trending. Platforms like Bandcamp and SoundCloud are great places to discover new artists who aren't relying on social media influencers to get their music heard. Number 2. Encourage organic growth. While social media can help artists get discovered, we should also celebrate the organic growth that happens when a song becomes popular simply because it's a great song, not because it's being marketed to death. Number 3, diversify your listening habits. If you're a fan of music, make an effort to explore genres and artists that aren't pushed by influencers. Let yourself find new music that speaks to you, not just what the algorithm wants you to hear. So while social media has definitely reshaped how we discover music, we need to be aware of how it can manipulate what we perceive as good or worthy. Artificial virality and influencer culture in general have made it easier for some songs to dominate the charts. But it's important to remember that the real magic in music comes from authenticity, not just clicks and trends. What do you think about the influence of social media on music? Have you ever found yourself liking a song just because it went viral? Or do you prefer discovering music organically? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share, tell your mum, tell your dog, and I'll see you again soon. Dab.